You have never been on this show.
That's true.
And I know we have asked you before.
Well, you know, I didn't know you did this. You know,
The funniest moments on Johnny Carson happened when unknown guests came on for the first time and brought their A game.
I tell you, my wife with eating is always problems. She's a strict vegetarian. In fact, when I met her, she was grazing on a front lawn.
These are the funniest first appearances on Johnny Carson. Drew Barrymore, the bold child star.
That's a pretty funny entrance. Did you rehearse? Did you rehearse that?
No.
Are you okay?
Hi.
Yeah. You know, you're not the first one ever to do that on the show. We've had some other people have come in there some night who've missed that step and fallen right here. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. I've been waiting all my life to meet you, and I finally...
She talks with such bold, uninhibited energy that she turns a normal celebrity intro into a miniature event while being completely unafraid of the room. Tim Conway, the deadpan comedian.
I wasn't going to come out all evening that night. I felt, what the heck, it was a lot better in there than going out and eating with Harvey. But that was a weird night. The man actually said, "Are you here for the picture?" And I said, "Yes," and he put me right in the projection room.
And you sat there.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know whether that's where he wanted me or not, so I just figured, you know,
Since the first roll is on, I'll have it roll.
Yeah.
Look, I've been doing this show now. At the end of this the end of this month, we have an anniversary show coming up. We're starting our 16th year. You have never been on this show.
That's true.
And I know we have asked you before.
Well, you know, I didn't know you did this. You know,
Conway sounds like a man who wandered onto the biggest show in late night and decided to treat it like a casual misunderstanding. Eddie Murphy, breakthrough confidence.
Thank you. Shut up. I've been in, this is nice, California. I've been out in here for about 3 days. If anybody see me walking around, I have to explain. I had the same suit on for 3 days because I like this suit. I bought it from the catalog, and I enjoy it. You ever see those guys modeling clothes in catalog? Ever see those guys doing the same thing in their suit? Every time I put on the suit, I gotta go like this.
He doesn't seem intimidated by the stage, the format, or the legend sitting next to him, as he already has that early Murphy snap. Emmanuel Lewis, the unusual dynamic.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We've never met before until right this moment.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you, too.
Me too, huh? Thank you, Emmanuel. You surprised me. For some reason, I thought you were going to be taller.
Me, too.
Me too.
His entrance and personality instantly create an unusual comic dynamic, with Johnny making the couch feel playful almost immediately. Louis Anderson, the perfect comedian.
I was just at McDonald's and all those statistics just changed. So. I went shopping today. What's this one size fits all stuff? Being in California, being fat, and try to get into this California life. Went to the beach the other day. Every time I'd lay down, people would push me back into the water.
Anderson sounded so grounded while describing things that keep getting stranger and more specific, letting the audience settle into his rhythm. Drew Carey, the delivery perfectionist.
Yeah, I know what I look like, thanks. Just staring at me. It's okay, people laugh at me all the time because I look like that guy from the ad in the back of the comic books for X-ray specs. All right, I'm glad to be here, man. I'm in a great mood. I had some terrible news in the mail lately. I got my high school reunion coming up. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those. Don't go. It's too much pressure, man. That's a lot of stress, high school reunion. You get that letter in the mail, and right away you feel like you only have 6 months to make something of yourself.
His debut has that satisfying "this person belongs here" quality from almost the first minute, as he delivers plain-spoken blue-collar material with ease. Stephen Wright, delayed absurdity.
The Stones, I love the Stones. I can't believe they're still doing it after all these years. Watch them whenever I can. Fred and Barney. Last summer I drove cross-country with a friend of mine. We split the drive and we switched every half mile. The whole way across we only had one cassette tape to listen to. I can't remember what it was.
He slows everything down, delivers with that famously detached tone, and lets the absurdity do the work on a delay with laughs blooming half a beat after the line. Jeff Dunham, the comic engine.
An Audi. Any advantage? Yeah, no lint. You jerk! I'm sorry. Yeah. Are you all right? Yeah, I see stars. No, I see Elvis. Is he saying anything? Yeah, he's saying he's dead and leave him alone, dude. Yeah. Well, you do look pretty good tonight. What, you think so? Yeah, you look great. Oh, thank the Lord. What are you doing? Stevie Wonder.
The ventriloquism angle gives the set a second comic engine right away, as he creates tension between himself and the puppet, making the segment feel bigger than its runtime. Dana Carvey, the Impressionist.
Try to accommodate her.
I'm thinking of maybe having a little baby.
Yeah, why not?
I like that. My wife is, at the age where she's getting ready and she's running out of things to do. Like she bought this shirt for me, and I was leaving the house tonight, and I said, "How do I look?" And she said, "That's a cute top." It doesn't do a lot for your masculine ego to be seeing a cute top. Am I wrong? How many guys here want to be seeing a cute top?
Yeah.
I never see two drunken cowboys in a bar going, "Hell, Bob, I've been sipping my Budweiser all night. And I've been meaning to tell you. That's a mighty cute top you got on."
You can already see the elasticity that would later make him such a strong impressionist and sketch comic, as he brings a weirdness that's playful rather than alienating. Ray Romano, the aggravated star.
What you think? Oh, cars, planes, little pocket phones. You know what they're going to do? Sooner or later, they're going to make a phone into a little microchip that everyone will just have surgically implanted in their ear. And that'll be the end of it. Wherever you go... Oh, I'm going to call 1 second. Oh, hi, Joe. How are you? What's up? Good. Yeah, how are you? Oh, my other line. I got to put you on hold. Billy. Hi, Bill. How are you? Yes, I'm talking to Joe. Here, I'll put you on conference. Got to talk to each other. Yeah, how are you guys? What's up? Well, hold on, guys. I'm getting the facts. 1 second.
He already sounds like a man mildly baffled by his own life, as his material about family and daily aggravation has that half-defeated, half-analytical tone that later became his signature. Howie Mandel, the unpredictable guest.
You're deeply disturbed, you know that.
I know, well, so are my parents.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was in the mall, I should tell you that. I heard you talking. It was scary today because of the rain and everything.
Yeah.
Were you guys really in a mall? I was in a mall. I won't mention the mall because then they'll sue me or something. Yeah. But there was a power failure, and I was stranded for 3 hours on the escalator, and it wasn't going up or down. That's scary. But, no.
Oh, see?
That's great. Yeah. You wait long enough.
Yeah.
The energy really is a little wild from the start, as he brings a kind of nervous unpredictability that keeps the segment moving even when the individual beats are small. Bill Engvall, Southern Accessibility.
I like being from Texas because you grow up with their little Texas sayings. Things like, "I tell you what." That's it. That's a complete sentence in Texas, folks. It's like, "I tell you what." What? Well, hell, I just told you. And they look at things completely different. Anybody else in the country? I was recently back home. I was driving around. I had a flat tire. I pull the car in one of these little side-of-the-road gas stations. The attendant walks out, looks at my car, looks at me. I swear to God, he said, "Tire go flat?" I couldn't resist. I said, "No." No, hell, I was driving around. Those other three just swelled right up on me.
His material feels immediately accessible without sounding generic, as he has that conversational Southern storytelling tone that makes the jokes feel like they're coming from somebody you already know. Carson valued comics who could be clear, efficient, and audience-friendly, and Engvall fits that mold well here, making the set not need flash to get over, but winning on clarity and clean turns. His material feels immediately accessible without sounding generic, hitting that perfect balance. Gary Shandling, Self-Aware Intelligence.
I had a great day. I went to the bank earlier today, and have you gotten your free pen yet? These are free. You just yank these things, and they pop right out, and I got a desk calendar, too. You need a screwdriver to change the numbers, but they're free. And then I went to the laundromat today, because they have free clothes at the laundromat, and picked up a few things, and I love going to the laundromat because you see people wearing the last thing they want to wear. Have you ever noticed that? People are wearing Bermuda shorts and a Nehru jacket, and
His style is already self-aware in a way that nudges at the edges of the form, as he sounds like a comic who understands the mechanics of stand-up well enough to play against them a little. That gives the set an intelligence that feels distinct from more direct laugh-seeking performances, making Carson's show a great place for that kind of voice, because the room could reward subtlety if the writing was strong enough.
I just don't want to see that. Then I had dinner tonight at a little restaurant. You know, when you go in a place and they say, sit down, we're going to call you when your table's ready, and you sit down and you listen for your name over some cheap speaker, you know, and you never hear your name. What you hear is, so, party at 2? So. You go ask him, honey. You look stupid. You go up there and find out. I'd feel funny, honey, but you're dressed for it. Go on up there. What they should do is just describe the people, see? Then we'd know who they're talking about. They could just go, the couple with the ugly children, your table's ready?
His style is already self-aware, nudging at the edges of the form, showing sophistication, as he sounds like a comic who understands the mechanics well enough to play against them. This understanding enables him to use that awareness deliberately, as playing against conventions gives the set an intelligence that feels distinct. It creates clear separation from more direct laugh-seeking performances, providing contrast, as Carson's show is a great place for that kind of voice. The room could reward subtlety if the writing was strong enough, establishing the standard as meta-comedy required real quality. Tim Allen, the actor.
I like American cars. My favorite this year is the sedan Dame DeVille, that big front drive caddy. You know what it is. Aluminum horse, I'll tell you, aluminum engine, 270 horse, front drive, leather guts, big damn sedan Dame DeVille. Boy, that's a car. They make them good in Detroit, but they don't care about ergonomics, easy reach. Pff, who cares, you know? You want to touch that radio at full speed in a sedan DeVille, you better think about that move just a little bit.
His material carries a strong observational engine, but he sells it with a level of conviction that keeps it from becoming bland, set-up punchline material.
I don't go with her. That'd be foolish, wouldn't it? You wouldn't even know Nana's in the car unless you look close. What, did Grandma drive out of that driveway or what? Knuckles and a blue head. That's all you see. I hate her. I really do. I hate her. She's always bringing over casseroles no one ever eats. A major casserole? Ah, you shouldn't have. Oysters and raisins. Great. Good idea. It's from the old country. What'd you save it? What is that stuff?
The laughs come from his force, his emphasis, and the way he makes ordinary frustrations sound like epic male confusion, creating a sturdy, crowd-pleasing debut that plays well in the Carson format.
It's new for me because I said it's basically because the crew that Matt Williams is producing, the directors, this John Pasquin, he's going to kill me, but there are people that I don't know. I'm not really an actor. I just play one on TV. That's what I tell them everything. Because I'm with Patricia Richardson's my wife. All these people are really, they're actors. And one time, Patricia's looking at me in a scene and she started crying. And I go, stop the tape. Something's wrong with her. And she's going, Tim, I'm acting right now. Yeah.
He knows exactly what kind of everyman he wants to be, showing clarity of vision, as his material carries a strong observational engine providing the foundation. He sells it with conviction, elevating the delivery, as this keeps it from becoming bland, set-up punchline material, avoiding the trap. The laughs come from his force, and emphasis demonstrating power, as the way he makes ordinary frustrations sound like epic male confusion is his technique. This creates a sturdy, crowd-pleasing debut that plays well in the Carson format, fitting the show perfectly. The strong observational engine is his core, as his level of conviction prevents blandness, while his force and emphasis create real impact. Bill Maher, The Intellectual Edge.
So, you look good. Yeah, nice to be here. I actually drove out here, which is quite an experience. You know, I think the roads here are not that safe anymore because there are so many people who have to speed just to get their job done. Did you ever see these Federal Express drivers? These guys are under a lot of pressure, I'm telling you. Boy, when it has to be there overnight, old ladies in the crosswalks don't mean a hell of a lot.
His first national TV appearance is funny in a cooler, more verbal way than some of the broader comics, as he relies on phrasing and point of view more than persona fireworks. That gives the set a slightly sharper intellectual edge, making the performance feel a bit more modern in tone even within the Carson framework, creating the kind of debut where the voice matters as much as the jokes. His approach is funny in a cooler, more verbal way than broader comics, describing the cerebral temperature, as he relies on phrasing and point of view, choosing sophisticated tools. The performance feels more modern in tone, seeming ahead ahead of its time, even within the Carson framework maintaining context. This creates the kind of debut where the voice matters as much as the jokes, shifting priorities toward perspective. His reliance on phrasing and point of view requires sophistication, as the sharper intellectual edge attracts thinking audiences. The more modern tone predicts comedy's evolution as his voice, mattering as much as his jokes, shows shifting values. Gary Coleman, the personality powerhouse.
Comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love the seats.
You love the seats? Yeah, well, we try to... we want you to feel comfortable. We've never met, have we?
No.
Did you know who I am at all?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, now, you're only 10 years old. You folks don't let you stay up really this late, do they, and watch The Tonight Show?
Well, on Fridays.
Yeah?
That's when it comes on Fridays.
Yeah, so you have seen me before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice show.
Thank you, Gary.
The humor is tied to personality as much as punchlines, as he has enough confidence and presence that the interview never feels like Johnny is carrying him along. Instead, the fun comes from watching a very young guest who already knows how to generate reactions in the room, making the segment playful, quick, and built around surprise. The humor is tied to personality as much as punchlines, showing dual sources of comedy as he has enough confidence and presence to establish real authority. The interview never feels like Johnny is carrying him along, showing complete independence, as instead, the fun comes from watching this dynamic unfold. A very young guest who already knows how to generate reactions in the room demonstrates precocious skill. The segment is built around surprise, keeping the energy high as his personality power drives everything. His confidence and presence are the foundations, as never needing Johnny to carry him shows genuine autonomy. Already knowing how to generate reactions proves natural ability, as the playful, quick, surprise-driven segment showcases his talent. Johnny Carson proved that first appearances could launch entire careers by giving unknown performers the Tonight Show platform to showcase their talent and personality in ways that changed comedy forever. Which first appearance on Johnny Carson do you think was the funniest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more funny Tonight Show moments.